Okay, I think we are live. This is the first ever live stream that I've done here, so this is interesting. Let's see if it's working. Yeah, seems to be. Right, okay, so we are gonna do a bit of scalping on the NQ today, which should be a bit of fun. I'm only gonna do, this is going to be very, very quick, by the way, very, very quick, because I'm just testing it really just to see if it's working okay. We're about to go into the open. What are we, 2 minutes away right now from the open. Yeah, and what we're using is our Apex account. So we've got just 5 evaluation accounts at the minute. This is day 1. We haven't traded them at all yet. There is a interesting. So we're taking out these lows down here. But I don't see anything that I'm comfortable with taking just yet. And that's the problem with scalping. If I'm going to give anybody any advice, is don't do what I originally did, which was just go, I ain't got a strategy, I'm just going to go in, I'm going to go in here, and if it goes against me, I'll average down, and I'll average down again, and I'll average down again, because yeah, to begin with, you'll do really well, and probably, and you might, you know, you'll get in some sticky situations, but you'll get out of it by averaging down. But then eventually something crazy will happen, like, well, let's just imagine this candle here. You've sold down here thinking this is going down, down and down. Oh, it's gone up a bit. I'm going to average down here. I'm going to buy again. Sorry, I'm going to sell again here. 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 By which point you've blown your account. So yeah, you've got to have a bit of a strategy and try not to average down too much. There is times when averaging down works, and that is the thing to do, but not right now. Right, so yep, we're still quite volatile. Some people like to trade this volatility right when market opens, because there is, as you can see, a lot of opportunity. But if you're caught on the wrong side of it, that's it. So it's still worth just hanging fire just a minute and just wait for it to calm down just a little bit. ES is flying up. Although, so is NQ now. ATR looking good at the minute. What are we at now? 10. That's nice. So I would typically look when I'm scalping to take maybe half an ATR, which would obviously at the minute it would be about 5 or 6 ticks. I'll go with 4. Stop loss should be around 1 ATR when scalping, in my opinion, which would be around about 10. So I've got that set a little bit higher. So I'll put that down to 10. Yeah. Okay, let's keep watching and see what else happens. Just checking that the microphone was working okay. It seems to be working all right. So look, where are we at now? Okay. So it looks like we've taken out these highs up at the top. Potentially coming back down now. Still a little bit too volatile for me at the minute. Oh, it's worth saying I'm using Quantower. This is the software that I use to trade. I quite like it. It's fairly light and does what I need it to do. Not bad for scalping. I've also got Copy Trader, which is trading. So I'm trading one account here, which is then copying to the other 4. So I don't have to trade each account individually, which helps. So yes, a little bit boring at the minute, not much happening, but you know, we can't just dive straight in. We can't dive straight in. Is anybody watching us? That's the question. I don't think so. Which is quite funny. Or maybe there is somebody watching, I don't know. I don't know. It says 2 watching now, so I'm probably one of them. And the other one is probably YouTube. Just checking that I'm not doing anything wrong on here. So it hasn't really given me a setup yet. What I'm looking for typically when I'm scalping is I'm looking for a couple of different things really. An inside bar, but not a traditional inside bar, like a couple of inside bars. That's something I like to trade. yeah, I also quite like trading. So if for instance you get trying to find something here that would match. Like for instance here will be quite a good candle, because if you look at this you'll see that it's got a higher high and a higher low than the previous candle, yet it's bearish, and that's a bear sign for me anyway. I would take a short here. You can see it would have paid out, but I don't like trading outside of the actual session. It's going crazy at the minute, isn't it? And this again is why I wouldn't I wouldn't trade this open, because a lot of people would go in, you know, when this was a pretty bearish candle here, and if you look, you know, you could look back and go, oh, well, we've taken out these equal highs here. You know, if we want to do some ICT style stuff, we've taken out some equal highs, we've run the stops. Okay, we're heading down now, and you could have sold here, and then your account's gone. Especially if you're averaging down all the way up. So no, I wouldn't have. That's why I like to just wait and watch what the market does first, you know, before doing anything else. Hello, William Ross, who's watching us. Okay, it's just me and you, William. Wait till pull back deeper. Yes, yes. I wouldn't have entered in at that point anyway. I think I've explained the reasons why I wouldn't. Again, we're scalping here, so we're trying to turn the odds in our favour. If you think of a scalp, you know, with a target price of 4 ticks and a stop loss of potentially 10 ticks, you're going to have to be right about 75% of the time to even break even. So you've you know, with scalping, you've really got to be right. Got to be right on the money. And at the minute, it's not giving me anything. And people might say, well, why not just go long? Okay, well, you could, but nah, not yet. Not yet. I'm not comfortable yet. I was kind of hoping that it would give me a setup, which it hasn't at the minute. I was kind of hoping I'd get one set up pretty quick, because I just wanted to do this as a bit of a test to see if it works. And watch me not get a setup for an hour. But if this live stream works and I don't blow the account, I might do another one tomorrow or something. But we're still heading up. I'm just going to have a little look at ES in a minute. Okay, ES, nice. Same sort of thing you can see on ES here. We are just flying to the upside. Same with NQ, obviously. Okay. I'm looking at ES. It looks like it might have given me a... yeah, see it? Yes, it's coming down now. Okay. Keep watching. Keep watching. I don't know if you know, here in the UK the clocks went back yesterday, so I scheduled this stream for 2:30, so that was an hour from now, because that is when New York used to open. I only realised about 10 minutes ago that, oh no, actually it's going to open at 1:30 UK time because the clock's going back. So I nearly missed the open, which wouldn't have been good. So I'm kind of hoping I get a setup soon. But yeah, my theory, my plan here with these Apex accounts is I've got 5, and then I'm probably going to get another 5, and then I might even get another 5, because the plan is you need to turn it into 3,000. You've got, I think, 7 trading days. I think you've got to do 7 trading days. You've got to get £3,000 profit, $3,000 profit, sorry, and you've got a drawdown, a trailing drawdown of 2,500. So that's the plan. That's what I'm going for. Okay, so let's see what happens with this candle here. It might be giving me a setup. I would need to probably need to wait until the candle closes just to see if it has done or not. It hasn't given me my setup. So I'd have been looking here, if this had closed within this range, that would have been my inside bar setup that I like to take, and I would have scalped a breach above or a breach below on the next candle, but alas, it didn't give me what I wanted. But never mind, we carry on waiting. But that's the key with scalping as well, is don't rush into it. How much is one apex for $100? Is that what you say? Well, one apex you get 90% off, so it's off the top of my head in pounds. I don't know what it is in pounds. Let me just have a little look here. So it's 150k account is $16.70. So 16.70 in British pounds is £12.93. So that's what that's what it would cost you. It'd cost you £12.93 for a 50k. They do 150ks and all this sort of stuff, and 25ks. There's a load of different ones. You've just got to put a code in. I've got a discount code, as you can see. You don't have to use mine if you don't want to, but it'd be nice if you did. And that will give you 90% off, which is a really good deal, to be fair. So I've potentially got another setup, as you can see here. So it just depends where this candle closes. We've got another 30 seconds, so we shall see. We shall see where it closes. But kind of like getting a couple more ticks, I think, on this particular type of setup. Don't even know if I got that. I don't even know if I got that or not. Did that? That was quick, man. That was quick. Wowzers. Okay, I'm probably going to have to try and log in and see if that. How do I find out my balances here? I don't know if I can on this platform. I think I've got to log into Rhythmic. Yeah, it says I've got. Oh, it looks like I've made. Yeah, looks like that worked. I forgot, I've set this up. Normally I trade on a different PC, this is a different room, but for this live stream I'm using this one, so it's the first trade I've done actually on this Quant Tower on this version, because it's on my computer upstairs. So I disabled that annoying warning, and I forgot to do that, so that came up. But yep, it looks like it all went through okay. Little bit too quick for me, that. Anyway, we'll keep watching. So that's one little trade we've done there. I think it worked. I need to log into Rhythmic to know for certain. Which, do you know what? I'll do that. I'll do that now. Okay, so yeah, I tried to log into Rhythmic and it's obviously it's logged me straight out here. So let's just forget that and try and wait until we're logged back in here. That's the annoying thing about Rhythmic. Yeah, really annoying. It doesn't let you sort of log into both platforms. You can't really see your... There we go. You can't really see your accounts, I don't think. Oh yeah, you can. I'm lying. So these these are ones that I've blown in the past. So up 80. Yeah. Okay, so it looks like... Yeah, they all... Yeah, so we did $84. Do you know what? I'm gonna move that in there so I can see my account. Okay. That's pretty good. Yeah. Okay. So that worked. We did $84. Nice little scalp. Hello to everybody who's watching. It says there's 5 people watching now. Wow, you know, this is crazy. Forget the people that have hundreds of views. I've got 5. We've taken 1 trade so far. This was only going to be a really, really quick stream, but I've already been on like 20 minutes and I've only managed to get 1 setup. But I'm not the type of person who's just going to go firing in, you know, going, oh, it looks like it's going up, let's buy now, and then it starts going down. Oh, I'll buy again down here. Oh, I'll buy again down here. Oh, I'll buy again down here, because you will blow your account. Of which, you know, I have done in the past, as you can see by the accounts that I have on there, which I can no longer trade because I've blown them. So the problem I've got is my strategies typically work in ranging markets. This ain't no ranging market at all. This is just going straight up. Please do me a favour, like and share this. Right, I want more people to watch it, and then I'll do some more live streams. Is that live with space or demo account start? The name's not Phil, by the way, it's Paul, but you got the first part right. It's a prop firm. So if you don't know how a prop firm would work, what you will get typically is you will get a demo account first, and you have to prove yourself. So with Apex, they will give you a $50,000, if you choose that one, a $50,000 account. As a demo account, and what you have to do is you have to make $3,000 on that. You have to trade a minimum of 7 days, I think. You have to make $3,000. You can't lose more than $2,500, and it's on a trailing drawdown, which means if you make $500, then it trails. So rather than, to begin with your $50,000 account, if you go below 47,500, the account's finished. If you make $500 in that, so you're at 50,500, your drawdown will trail that, so your drawdown will go to 48,000. You can't go lower than that, and so on and so forth. If you hit the profit target, they will give you a live account, and then if you make money on it, you can withdraw some of it. There's a load of rules around what you can and can't do, though. You can only withdraw on your first withdrawal a maximum of $2,000 on your first withdrawal, and various things like that. It's worth going on the website and just having a look. But for the price of $15 for this account, it's worth it, in my opinion. And you can get multiple accounts. You don't have to trade them all together. It's probably not a good idea to trade them all together, because if I blow one, I've blown all of them. But it's only 5, so that's why we're doing it. So it's just me and you, William, at the minute. Everyone else has left. How many standard lots do you trade with each account? I will trade. Well, where are we on? NQ. Ah, of course, because it resets because I tried to log into Rhythmic. Everything's gone now. I trade 4 standard lots. 4 standard lots per account, and then it's copy traded to all my other accounts. Okay, and if I decide to trade ES, which I probably won't do today, I think I'm just going to stick with NQ. Let's do 2. Just going to stick with NQ, I think. So we've touched the 10 period EMA. Okay, this is potentially going to give me a setup, which is nice. Yes, it might give me a setup, this. Five ticks. Yeah, so I like the look of this. Oh, maybe not. Oh no, maybe I do. Okay, so that's close. Right, don't show that again. See what happens here. Okay, we're back in. I think we're back in. Yes, we are. Ah, this is not good. Okay, it looks like my account has disconnected right in the middle of a trade. I'm kind of hoping it comes back. It's connecting. Are we in? Are we back? I think we are. Okie dokie, that was nice. So that was a little bit interesting. It looked like I don't really know what happened then. But it looked like my account had restarted my Quantower system. But anyway, as you can see, that was another, what was it, $80 there per account. So we're up 168 so far, which is nice. There was a short little scalp. I'll explain the reasons why I took this. It was lucky that it played off, as you can see, but we had here quite an aggressive down bearish candle, and we had 2 inside bars. Well, actually, we had 3 inside bars. So then a breach of this, you will normally get a follow through, which we got, which was nice. Just bear with me a second. And we're back. And we are back. Can we mirror your trades on live? Well, not really. The reason being is there's a delay. There's a delay in the live stream, so you probably could if you were watching somebody day trade, because it wouldn't matter as much because they'd be holding the trades longer. But because we're pretty much in and out within a couple of candles, it would be quite difficult. But what you can do, you can watch what I'm doing. That might help. So then, because it's disconnected, we have now having to put everything back in again. Okay, so this is nice. Another nice one, potential. That's 4 standard lots with our 4 tick take profit. So let's see if this one plays out. See if this one plays out. It might. Three, two, one. Okay. There we go. That's another nice one, which is giving us about another 100 odd. Now the thing is, I could have taken more there, but I wouldn't have wanted to. So we're up 232, which is nice. But again, it was another very simple trade. We had our inside bar set up. We just went short at the breach of this candle. They play out a lot of the time. You might say, well, what would you do if it went against you? Well, then you'd be looking to get out. Obviously. Just bear with me a second. Be right back. And we're back. Got all the kids. They've got some young kids. They've been asleep, and they've both woken up. So I need to put some telly on for them to keep them entertained for a bit while we do this. Cough, cough, cough. All right, so let's see if there's going to be any more opportunities or whether we're done for the day. We are up 232, which is nice. I kind of want to be at about $500 for the day though, if I can. So it might have given us another potentially another one of these setups. It depends what happens with this candle. It's looking like it might not actually. No, it hasn't. Okay. So there's two setups that I will trade typically. This one is the inside sort of bar setup. It is quite good. That's not the most common, believe it or not, even though we've had 3 of those setups so far. That's not the most common setup that I get. The most common one is the higher high, higher low, but it's a bearish candle. That's a sign for a short, or a lower low and a lower high, but it's a bullish green candle. That's a sign for a market heading up. And when you're targeting just 4 ticks, it's got a very, very high probability, very high probability of playing out, which is nice. Okay, so yeah, let's just have to turn the telly down a little bit. So we're having the predicted sell-off now. Predicted sell-off. And again, I'll get people going, but it's going down, so why are you not just scalping? It'll blow up in your face if you do that. It's all about controlling risk. And people find this incredibly boring, scalping, and it really is. And you know what? A reason why you should share and like this and potentially subscribe, because I'll go live fairly regularly. If you're watching this on repeat or catch up or whatever you want to call it, you're not watching it live. What's really, really good about this is, look at me. I'm just a normal guy. Okay, I'm not one of these. I'm not here wearing loads of jewelry, and I don't have a Rolex on, and I'm not just going, right, and I've finished trading now, so I'm just going to go and hit the gym and take the camera with me and go and pump some iron, driving down there in my Lamborghini. I've got loads of kids. I live in a normal house. I have a Land Rover car because I need a big car because of all the kids. So this is real trading, yeah? This isn't fake stuff. Not that I'm saying certain people are fake, of course. But it's interesting how the majority of people on YouTube who trade and do videos are all of a certain age, and they all seem to do the same thing, and that's buy loads and loads of cars, drive them around, and go to the gym. For some reason, video themselves doing that. But anyway, on a trading channel. Sorry, don't want to attract any hate. But yeah, okay, so let's just keep watching this because I'm not seeing anything at the minute. You might ask why the ATR is there. I'll just let you know. The ATR is an incredibly important indicator for me. It shows you your average true range, and if it's high, then it means the market is moving. If it is low, it means the market is not moving very much at all. When we're scalping, we are looking for quick moves in the market, so you want the ATR to be high. And as a general rule, and you have to get a calculator out every time to sort of work this out, you want to be targeting as a target price roughly half the current ATR. So at the minute the ATR is about 16, so I realistically should be targeting 8 ticks, and then my stop loss should be around 16. But I don't like trading with a stop loss. I don't actually like having one on the chart because it's I like to use my intuition to decide whether to get out of a trade. Sometimes you don't just want to be taken straight out. Risky, you may say, but it's the way I do it. So yes, still not really seeing anything at the minute, which is a little bit annoying. Some days, you know, when I'm not live streaming and I'm just trading normally, there are so many setups, but at the minute, very little. So I don't know. I've done an hour. Have I? No, I've not. I've done 40 minutes. Is that enough? Is 40 minutes enough for a first ever stream? At least I know it's working. Me and you, William, if you're still watching. Me and you, William, for the win. if you're still here, you have. It's been good to have you on the stream. I did imagine it would be quite difficult to get many viewers to begin with. Because who am I, you know? Who am I? I'm a guy who likes trading futures. I like scalping. I like... I've tried every strategy under the sun, really. I'm always tweaking stuff. This is sort of bread and butter what I'm doing here, the scalping. But in terms of Forex, I've tried it all. ICT and trend line, support and resistance, all that, so everything. And I've figured out, this is my opinion, that it all works. It all works. It's all about your mindset and your risk management, really. But every strategy you'll see on the internet, by and large, works. And I don't think for a second that ICT is the only way to trade. I think there are other ways to trade. Okay, so what we're looking like here. Have I got a setup? I thought I had a setup, but I don't. Never mind. So as you can see here, we have a higher high. But the higher low isn't there. So what I'd want is a higher high, a higher low, and then a red candle, and then I'd be targeting below here. I'd like to see one more trade, really, and then well, that might have played out actually if I'd have got in there. Look, yeah, just didn't set up for me. What I would want to have done is seen this candle body close, close just below. If it had closed below this green candle here, I would have taken a short at the low of the candle here, and it would have played out. But we never look in hindsight because it could have gone wrong. That's why we have rules, and we stick to our rules. That would have been a lovely trade. Look at that. Dee 17 is our ATR at the minute. Beautiful. We are heading down. We are heading down there. Yeah, a lot of people say, why do you trade with Quant Hour? It is a lovely, light, nimble piece of software. The only thing I don't like is rhythmic. I've never been a fan. I don't like how, if you try and log it, you know, I can't see what so that's my balance, but it's not it doesn't take into account commissions. If I want to see commissions and things like that, then I've got to log into rhythmic. But if I log into rhythmic, it'll kick me out of here. So it's not ideal. But in terms of the software, I love it. I like how, you know, you can set it all up nicely. Your target price, I love the copy trader. It works really well, better than Trader 8 in my opinion. Trader 8 do copy trading as well, but it's not as good. How many trades have I taken so far, William? I think I've taken 3 trades so far. I'm up $232 on my 50k account. I'm aiming for sort of 500 a day. So I'm a little bit off my targets at the minute, but I've taken 3 trades and they've all won, which is nice. So we've potentially got a setup coming up here. It depends how this candle closes. But we've got a higher high and we've got a higher low. But we're currently red, we're currently bearish, which is my signal to go short. So we will see how the candle closes in 8 seconds as to whether it gives me an entry or not. And it has done. So we will go in there. It's giving me my entry. We're in. And we're out. 296, up nearly $300 at the minute, which is a nice little trade. That's 4 trades from 4 that we have taken on the live stream so far. So yes, not been bad so far. 4 from 4, which we like. But we've got to be careful because, and the problem with scalping is your win rate is usually, as long as you've got a clear defined plan. That's the important thing. You have to have a plan. You have to know some rules. You have to have some defined rules. For instance, there was a trade up here, and I was like, oh, that was almost. If that had just closed there, it'd have hit my rule, and I'd have taken a short, and it would have played out. But it didn't hit my rule, so I didn't trade it. So you've got to have some clear defined rules. If once you've got these rules locked down and you take your trades, you will have a high win rate percentage. I do. It's very high. It's about 85%. But you'll get a loss, and your loss in scalping will be substantial in comparison to your wins. So your wins might be you might win 4 ticks, but you might lose 12 ticks, which is 3 times what you've won. So if you're going for $100, you'll lose 300 just in one loss. And it's all about mindset. So you've got to understand that you are going to lose more when you lose than what you win, because you can't have positive risk to reward when scalping. It just doesn't work like that. The market's too choppy. But so far we're doing okay. Hope you're enjoying watching this. Just for any new people watching, I'm Paul, the Forex farmer. Even though we're not trading Forex or doing anything with Forex, we're trading futures at the minute, NQ. We're scalping. We've taken 4 trades so far, 4 winners, which is nice. We're up just shy of $300, $296. We are trading 5 Apex 50k evaluations, of which you can get with a 90% discount now. Link is in the description. There's a coupon code. Put that in, you get 90% off. You can get one for $15, a $50,000 account. I've got 5 of them. I'm copy trading them. So every trade I take here is copying on all the other accounts. Whoa, look at that one. That was almost a setup as well. I was going to say there was almost a setup here to go short. If this had have closed, if this had just been playing around here and closed, around this level here and not breached this candle here, that would have been one of my short setups. And bang, down it goes. But that's what I mean. I'm not chasing it. A lot of people will go, oh, I'm going to chase it. I'm going to sell now. And then look, it's retraced. So no, we trade what we see. If we miss an opportunity, the markets are open all the time. There's plenty of chances to get in. I'd sooner lose, not be £100 high up, and be £300 down. Okay, right, we're up $300. I think once we get to 2:30, I will call 2:30 UK time. I will call it a day for today. We've done an hour. We've done pretty well so far. What will happen here though is, I can guarantee it, I'll take one more trade and I'll take it and I'll lose. Well, I will lose, and then all my hard work for the day will be for nothing. That's normally what happens, isn't it? But let's keep watching these markets and see what happens. But yeah, there's plenty of prop firms out there. There's Apex, there's Top Step as well. I've had Top Step, I've had funded Top Step accounts, 150k funded with Top Step. Great company, but you just can't pass up on Apex at the minute, and the deal that they've got on at 90% off. I mean, it's unreal. I once watched a live streamer, and he said you could go to the shop and buy a lottery ticket. You could buy a bunch of lottery tickets for, what would it be, $15 worth of lottery tickets, or you could buy a 50k valuation account. So you've got much more chance of making money with an evaluation account and actually getting a withdrawal than you have winning the lottery, that's for sure. And I agree. And hey, it's good fun, isn't it? So the problem we've had today, the reason why we haven't, I mean, we've had opportunities. We've had 4 we've taken. But we've just not been, we've been sort of trending a bit too much. It doesn't look like we've been trending, but we had a big uptrend. Doesn't really, my style of scalping doesn't really lend itself to trending days. I like to see chop. So if it was kind of like this, then we'd have had more opportunities. But unfortunately, it's kind of been straight up and then straight down, which has given us a couple of opportunities, but not many. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Anybody else watching? We've got 3 people watching, it says here. We've got an imposter among us, William. We've got an imposter among us. Yes, I would like to say... Hey, oh yeah, and that's another thing as well. We've had 2 likes. That's nice. Maybe... Shall I like it? I liked it there. We've had 3 likes. If anybody else wants to like it, there's 3 people watching, 3 people have liked it, and I'm one of the people watching. Okie dokie. I think it's a slow burn though, isn't it, with these lives? If I keep doing lives, maybe more people will watch. It's all about getting likes and all that sort of stuff, I think, isn't it? Oh, it's gone up 4. Thank you, whoever just liked it again. I've been watching lives in the past where you've had, we need to get 250 likes. And there's me, I need to get to 4 likes. So we're looking at it here. Look at this, you see. Look at this. We've got all the way up, we come all the way back down again. Isn't that just the case? So we're going to take out this low. I don't like talking ICT, which is what that is. Taking out lows and liquidity runs and sweeps and all that kind of stuff. Because it doesn't always work, really. Because I remember right at the start of the stream, I was looking at these relative equal highs here. And we got to there and I thought, oh, look, we're coming down. And how many people have been selling there? And then bang, up it goes. Up it goes. Oh, we're up to 5 likes. Hello. Thank you very much, guys. Much appreciated. Right, I'm going to probably go in a minute. Doesn't look like we're going to get another setup. Anyone who's watching at the minute, 3 people watching. William, if you're one, hello. Anybody else who's watching, just pop a comment in the chat. Just say who you are and where you're from. I know it's only 3 people. Kids are watching kids TV. I can just hear it in the background, and it's so good. I love it. William from Belfast. Belfast, lovely. I used to work. Well, I had a job in. I can't remember where it was now. Well, it was in England. It was based in England, but I used to have to fly to Belfast from Leeds, Bradford every Tuesday for a meeting, and it was just on the other side of the border. So I spent a lot of time in Northern Ireland back in the day. Luckily, I don't have to anymore. Not that there's anything wrong with Northern Ireland; it's a lovely place, but I don't like flying. I'm not a big flyer, so having to go on a plane, and it was a little Flybe plane with little propellers on it. Every Tuesday, didn't like it. Is it going to give me an option to do one more trade before I go? I don't know, you know. I don't think we're going to get one. I don't see anything yet. Well, no, I don't think we're going to get another option, which is a shame. Yeah, this is a shame. I should keep checking to make sure the kids are okay, but they're over there, the mum's just in the other room, so it's all good. No, I don't think we're going to get an opportunity, but I tell you what, I've enjoyed this, and it's nice to see that it's worked. So, yes, that's been good. It's been good. That's 4 trades that we've taken, and 4 wins that we've had. Our accounts, all 5 of our accounts are up 296.32, 296.32, 296.32. That's unusual that they're all 296.32. They're all exact. Yeah, but they are. They're all exact. 296.32. Beautiful. Oh yeah, so my total profit and loss was 360. That must be the net. Oh, okay. So we've made $360 today, but with less commissions, 296. Okay, so that's pretty good. 4 trades. We've copy traded them to our 5 accounts, and we've made $360. Brilliant. Not a bad first day. Okay. I will be back tomorrow. We'll see if we can beat our live stream of how many did we get? Did we have like 5 people watching at one point? Wow. Pretty good. We'll see if we can beat it. Right, okay, thank you for watching. Indeed. And I will see you tomorrow. Yeah, we'll do it again tomorrow.